Good morning. Welcome to this morning's intention. Okay, so find yourself a place to lie down or sit down. You can close your eyes and not be disturbed for the next 30 minutes or so. When you're ready, close your eyes. You're going to take some long, slow, deep breaths, filling all of our lungs, our abdomen, our whole being with the breath of life. And then when we release, we just let everything go. Ready? All your cares and concerns float away. As you exhale, feel yourself sink into the earth, into the safety of Pachamama's arms, always supporting us. Now I want you to put your attention on your feet. I'm going to ask them to relax now. Go through all of our body parts and make sure we're very relaxed. Where attention goes, energy flows. We're all made of energy, so now focus on your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees. If there's any pain in any parts of your body, then we get to that part. I want you to just be there with it. Don't resist it. Just sit with it for a bit. See what it has to teach you. Allow yourself to feel. Move up to your upper legs and your hips, your buttocks, your pelvic area. Just ask everybody to relax right now. And then focus on your inner organs, your rib cage, your chest, your breasts, your entire back and spine. And just simply loosen and let go right now. Focus on your shoulders. They're down in the most comfortable position ever, bearing no weight. Your arms, your forearms, your hands, and your fingers, they are hanging loosely. And you focus on your neck and you find it supple, it's bearing no weight. Move to the skin on your scalp and on your face. Sometimes tension can hide there. Just loosen and allow it to loosen. And focus on your jaw. Feel it open, unhinge, open, drop down. And focus on your eyelids. And I want you to soften them by a few more degrees. Soften them some more. Then move on to your insides. I want you to ask your right brain to relax. And then ask your left brain to relax. Then I want you to talk to your mind. I want you to thank your mind for everything it does for you. But I want you to ask your mind now to just take a seat on the couch and chillax for a bit. We're going to let the heart drive the bus for this session. We want it to stick around and provide its counsel, but just kind of take a little mini siesta there while we're exploring inwards. I want you to imagine yourself on the ground, looking up at the sky, and you see your thoughts rolling by like clouds in the sky, little movies rolling by. And I want you to notice them, but I don't want you to get engaged. engaged. Don't let them take you away with them. Don't judge them. Just notice them and then allow them to just roll on by. I want you to recognize something, that your thoughts are up there and you're observing them, you're witnessing them on the ground. Therefore, you are not your thoughts. You're something vastly much more. And now I want you to take that little avatar of yourself, that little mini me image of yourself from your head into your chest cavity. And I want you to walk it down a beautiful wooden spiral staircase. And I want you to really vividly experience this transition. So I want you to feel the wood, warm grain underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear the soft thudding, padding of your bare feet touching down on each step as you go down. I want you to feel the buoyancy, the gliding sensation as you reach the platform in front of your heart. What do you see in front of your heart? Is there possibly some gates with some locks on them, or maybe a wall up? If so, I want you to realize right now that you have an all-access backstage pass here, that you always have free passage to your own heart. And it's normal to have some barricades up. We all do that. We all have learned from hurt to put up some shields, but right now we don't need them because it's you. And so I want you to go ahead and imagine those locks disintegrating, and the walls crumbling, the gates creaking open, maybe a bridge appearing over the moat. And I want you to approach your heart door and see it crack open, and beautiful beams of sunlight are beaming out through the cracks. And you open the door and walk into this light. You're bathed in this light. And it is the most warm, caring, comforting feeling you can imagine. Your heart is filled with light. You're filled with the energy of what you are. And as your eyes adjust, you look around and realize you're in the most beautiful place you've ever been or can imagine. I want you to really vividly touch, see, hear, feel, taste, everything about this. What are you doing? This is your happy place. This is your most safe, joyous place you can imagine. What color is the sky? Is it a vivid blue? Is it night? Are you in the snow on top of a mountain? Are you in the ocean frolicking in the water? Are you on the grass on top of the earth? What's around you? Trees, outdoors. Are you in the bathtub? Are you in your favorite restaurant? Are you with your family on Christmas morning? What are you doing? And then mostly, what do you hear? Do you hear the wind rustling through the leaves? Do you hear this song of music, frog song, children's laughter? How do you feel? Do you feel safe and secure, happy, joyous? Are you at peace? Are you at ease? Everything is right with the world in this place. And you can come back to this place at any time you need to or want to. Anytime to reconnect with these beautiful emotions, this higher resonance frequency, this light. transform the heaviness into light in this place. Now the light gets really, really more intense. It starts to blot out everything around you, and it actually physically lifts you up into the air, and you're cradled. Just feel warm arms around you, floating, this incredible lightness. And I want you to look down at your hands and see that all the cells in your body have come apart into brilliant specks of light, brilliant points of light. Your light, your flavor, your color, your texture. You're kind of existing as in a light cloud, let's say. You're experiencing yourself as your energy being, as your light body. Imagine yourself and then cocooned in layers of energy extending out from you. This is who we are and what we are. Everything is made of energy in the universe. Everything, everybody. And I want you to look around and see that your energy layers are interacting with, at all times, the energy layers of everything around you and everyone around you. You're in constant communion, never separate. And then I want you to look up and see the most indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you, colossal in size. And this is the flow of higher consciousness. This is the flow of one, the flow of the cosmos. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that light. Allow yourself to merge and lose yourself in that light. And it's safe, so safe. You can come out of it at any time. I just want you to experience the connection. Because this is the connection to some place I call the nexus, this flow of the cosmos. And you get the sensation of coming home, experiencing what you really are, where you came from, and experiencing that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and that everyone and everything in the universe is also you. That profound connection to know that we were all one. And in this magic nexus place, we have the knowledge and wisdom of the universe at our fingertips, the knowledge of the whole collective of all time. So it's a place of spontaneous healing and a place of great power to create. And that's what we're going to do here is we're going to create, we're going to intend a reality that we would want to live in. And then we're going to anchor that in our plane of existence at our time so that we can live it. So we're connecting here with our power to connect to ourselves, to connect to a much higher, greater force than our own that we belong to. So go ahead and imagine yourself tomorrow living your life, the perfect dream life, on the perfect world. And it can be realistic because, on Earth we go up and downs. We have some rough spots. What I mean perfect is it's as wonderful as you could dream it to be. So I think we all want the same things. We all want to be healthy, vibrant, happy. So go ahead and imagine yourself, your beautiful, efficient body, strong and healthy in all ways. Its magnificent ability to repair and rebalance itself. And you know how to take care of it. And if you don't, there's ample availability out there to guide and teach you how to look after it so that it always serves you in the best way. I want you to imagine what health and vitality looks like to you in your life. What does it feel like? Do you move with grace and ease? Are you free to pursue your life because your body is running very beautifully in efficiency? It's serving you well. You feel free to experience the joy of moving that body, exercising it, having fun with it, playing sports, entertainment, games, work, protection, support, all these things, and all these things on an emotional level as well, and on a mental level, and this vibrant health on also an energetic level. I want you to imagine that for yourself. And what does it look like in your family, in your friends? Does it look like a lack of tension, a lack of fear, a lack of concern, more carefree people? People moving about with ease and surety. I want you to imagine next what you're doing. I want you to imagine abundance for the whole world. Abundance in any way you want or need. Our survival needs are all met. We have clean water, safe, natural food abundant to us, for us. We have shelter and heat. We even have things like our transportation needs met, energy needs met, and our needs to live in a clean planet. You imagine that we've solved our pollution problems, we've healed Mother Gaia, and now we're living in harmony with her and her ecosystems. How wonderful would that be? How would that feel? Experience the purity and the cleanliness of nature. Then I want you to imagine everybody else on the planet awakened to this higher consciousness of one. And if everybody's awake and they're all understanding that we really are one, they're operating on these higher frequency resonances, then the lower, heavier energies will fall away in behavior. And you can feel safe and secure, confident, and trusting, knowing that everybody else is operating on principles of integrity, honesty, support, caring. Truth, freedoms. I want you to imagine how wonderful, how light would you feel, how open in your heart, trusting you could be, knowing that everybody else is awakened to these same knowledge, this same profound knowing that we're all connected, and that they're all operating on these principles. I know I would feel a great relief. I would feel so light going about my life, secure in the knowledge that we are all on the same page. I want you to connect with others. I want you to, in your intention here, imagine that not only is it completely acceptable and normal in our routines, personal routines, and within our society to help each other, guide each other, and manage so that we look after ourselves and that we support one another. I want you to feel a connection. First, I want you to feel it in your relationships to your family. We're going for healing here. This is a beautiful time for us to heal anything that's still lingering from the past. Of healing the family relationships and then healing other relationships, relationships with people, friends, strangers, governments. Take this time to allow this healing to take place. Allow yourself to transform the heavier energies that might be lingering into the lighter energies. We do that with our intention, with our breath. Every time you take that intention in and that heavier energy in, you can ask for guidance from any higher power that you like, anything that you feel is larger than yourself. Feel your ability to transform that energy into a higher elevated emotion. You breathe out love and compassion instead. Transform the energy. See that it's a teacher and it can show you how to transform it into these higher vibrational frequencies so that we can live in this community spirit of love and support. I want you to imagine a world that works, not only one where you're deliriously happy, pursuing your passions and gifts, because we all have time freed up, resources freed up, energy freed up, because this world works. We're all working together to make it flow and work for everybody. And I want you to imagine a world that works, one that works where your freedoms are all intact. I want you to imagine people being together as we are meant to. People laughing together, singing together, dancing together, celebrating together. People working together, solving problems together, inventing together, creating together, learning together, teaching together, caring together. I feel very warm and tingly inside when I picture myself living in that world. And I want you to put yourself in your shoes right now, your shoes in the intention that you're creating here. It is already done, so say we all. It's already done. How do you feel walking around in that reality? Do you feel at ease, light and buoyant? Do you feel open-hearted? Do you feel excited to jump out of bed in the morning and get on with this next beautiful day that's coming? Do you feel fulfilled when you go to bed at night? Do you feel relieved of any pressures? I want you to stop for a moment and connect with the feeling of gratitude. This is one of the big ones that are going to help us anchor this dream intention of ours for a reality that we want to live in and anchor it in our current reality, our current time space. Because gratitude implies that it's already done. Gratitude is something you feel inside your heart. And for me, it feels like my heart swells when I connect with the feeling of gratitude for this beautiful life, every breath, every step, every connection I have. And you might feel tears in your eyes. You might feel tingly or warm. Just try to connect with it right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everything in my life. Everyone, everything, even the hard times, all the teachings and the lessons, opportunities for me to grow and expand. Thank you for my limitless potential to explore what could be and what I could become. I want you to take this intention for yourself of this wonderful world we're intending to create into reality. And hold it as an energy ball in your center, in your heart, your solar plexus, the dantian. Feel it crackle. Feel that energy ball crackle with life. And I want you to impermeate it with all these beautiful, higher, elevated, higher frequency resonance emotions. The love, the fulfillment, the peace, the joy, and most of all, the gratitude. And when we take a big breath in now, we're going to exhale and release that energy into the here and now to share with everybody on the planet. And wishing them the same beautiful life. Ready? That feels great. I feel tingly. We can give so much. We're so vast in our abilities. It's limitless how much we can give of our love and our good wishes to out there to others. You never have to worry about depleting your resources because they won't be. We draw on that nexus. We draw on that source of one, that limitless light that provides us all with everything. So I want you to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies. It is done, so say we all. We did this. We are currently creating this reality. So we can come back now. Rock your head from side to side. When you're ready, come back into the room, open your eyes. And I want you to just take a second to recognize how you feel in your body and in your emotions. And at any time today, you want to revisit how you feel. Just take a moment or two, come up with an intention and wrap it with the emotion and put it out there with your breath. That's how we do this. So thank you for joining me. Whether this is the live version or recorded, it's all doing the work. It's all making it happen. So have a great day, and we'll see you again tonight.